Preparing a hard drive to hold data involves 3 steps. First, there's a low-level format, which is performed at the factory. And a low-level format is usually specific to the type of hard drive or the hard drive manufacturer. When we get a hard drive, it already has a low-level format. So our first step is that we partition the hard drive, which breaks it up into logical units. We'll talk more about these in just a minute. Then we'll provide a high-level format. The high-level format is what we call formatting the hard drive. This gets the disk ready for the storage for the files that we're about to store on it. Once we format a disk, then we can set up logical drives. Logical drives are a portion or all of a hard drive that is treated by the operating system as though it were a physical drive. And each logical drive contains a boot record, a file allocation table, and a root directory. Logical drives on a computer would be, for example, the C drive, the D drive, the E drive, the F drive, and so on. The system manages files using a file allocation table. The file allocation table is used along with the operating system to keep track of which clusters are being used for a particular file. Also, information about the file is stored in the file allocation table. The operating system looks at each logical drive and treats it like a single floppy disk. A physical drive can be divided into many logical drives. For example, a physical drive divided into 3 logical drives is equivalent to 3 separate physical drives. In other words, the operating system can see one physical drive as many logical drives. So we can have one disk in a computer, and we can break that disk into many drives. We could have a C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, and so on, out of just one disk in the computer. Other file allocation issues include virtual file allocation, VFAT, which is an improved method of hard drive access that allows for long file names and 32-bit access. VFAT is used in the Windows NT operating system. And FAT32. FAT32 allows for better management of very large hard drives. And FAT32 is used in the Windows 98 operating system and in the Windows 95 operating system version B or better. In other words, the version A, the first Windows 95 operating system, did not allow for FAT32. It used what was called FAT16. Next, we'll look at how hardware communicates with BIOS and with the operating system.